Even before today's news that the top kill operation wasn't going well, new and sometimes troubling details were emerging about the night the oil rig exploded in the Gulf as survivors told their stories to investigators. NBC's Lisa Myers reports.
Survivors of this horrible accident say their last moments aboard this rig were marked by chaos, confusion, and a breakdown in the chain of command. Terrifying moments relived in hearings this week. At the time of the explosion, Captain Kurt Kukta was on the bridge with a handful of BP executives and staff when he says alarms on the rig started going crazy.
Gas alarms, a flash of some sort, which obviously set or an explosion, fire.
We're talking about a lot of noise, a lot of fire, a tremendous amount of heat, people panicking, and, the fear of losing your life.
I could hear people screaming, calling out for help, and I was terrified.
At that time, I didn't know what to do. I fell and put my hands over my head and I just said, "No, God, no."
Amid the mayhem, 23-year-old crew member Andrea Flatus told the Wall Street Journal that she realized no one had used the emergency radio to call for help. So she did. "Mayday, mayday," she said. "This is Deepwater Horizon. We have an uncontrollable fire." She says the captain then reprimanded her, saying he didn't authorize her to do that. Meanwhile, dozens of workers were desperately trying to get off the burning rig.
When we got to the lifeboats, it was complete chaos and mayhem. People were screaming and crying that they did not want to die, and then we had to get off the rig.
Some jumped into the oily water 60 feet below. Alarmed that no one had issued the order to abandon ship, Flatus once again chose to act, announcing over the public address system, "We are abandoning the rig." Asked whether the chain of command broke down that night, BP declined comment. A Transocean official has acknowledged there was confusion, but the company believes that the 11 men who died were killed almost instantly. A Transocean spokesman also says that the fact that 115 evacuated and survived on the worst night imaginable is testament to the effectiveness of safety training, leadership, and the heroism of the crew. Lisa Myers, NBC News, Houston.